Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 2 of season 6, the final season of Better Call Saul. The last episode was just a pulse-pounding reintroduction into the season and where we left off, especially with everything that happened at the Salamanca compound. Nacho's in the wind, Lalo's beyond suspicious. There's a bounty out for Nacho now, and now he's after proof, after a conversation with Tio. He's like, listen, if we're going to blame this on Gus, on Nacho, we need proof. So yeah, don't know what's happening there. And then everything going on with Jimmy and Kim has just got me like so worried about what's happening with these two. We opened after the initial scenes on Saul's stuff, like his home. We actually got to see it as it's all the things are being locked up, taken away, and repossessed. You know, I assume it didn't really explicitly go into it, but I can only assume that it was after everything with Walter White had finally blown up and they were kind of coming after him. We didn't catch up with him back at the Cinnabon. That's still kind of up in the air. But yeah, him kind of and how he's reacting to Kim's kind of transformation, to say the least, is kind of interesting as well. There's definitely a lot of like uncertainty and a little bit of regret that I could see in his eyes a little bit throughout it, that he's kind of dragging her through the mud with him, and they're just kind of playing in the dirt together at this point as they're trying to bring down Howard. And he, said that, I'm sure, just not thinking she would go as hard into it, but like that's like all Kim is thinking about right now. So she's like full bore, like slipping Jimmy in at this point. So it's all kind of boiling over. We're going to go ahead and jump into things. So guys, if you're part of the 62% of people that watch the channel, you're not yet subscribed, or maybe you're tuning in for the very first time here today for this video, I really hope if you enjoy the reaction, you stick around, you hit that subscribe button, and maybe leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out in the long run. That said, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this or the other episodes of the show or any of those shows we cover here, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access to those as well. Help support us, help us work towards growing, expanding, and improving the reactions that come your way here on the YouTubes. Try to give you guys some exclusive little features over there that to make it worth your while, since you guys are going out of your way to support the channel, which I really appreciate. But I know not everybody can do that. And a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, and helping us survive the trials of the YouTube algorithm. That all said and down the way, guys, let's hop into episode 2, Carrot and Stick. Oh, great. Here we go.
Over before they come over here. It doesn't count anymore. It doesn't count. If I just set it up correctly, and then the rest of the guys come over and count it and stuff, then, but
Nacho's not here.
If I just, please.
All right, it's Mike. It might be okay.
I have a message from Nacho. He won't be coming back. He sends his regrets.
But we like it here.
Well, now you're going to like it someplace else. But I strongly suggest you do whatever you can to get back on your feet. But do it far away from here.
Fucking ghosting Nacho like that.
It's got to be good, but not too good.
Exactly. There's a sweet spot, like a magnet. We pull Cliff in and then repel him.
Oh, what?
It is insane how in depth these two have gotten into this.
You are going to hate this.
Incident report, autopsy report, site map. It all checks out. Dental records too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
How did the fire start?
It began at the kitchen stove. They think someone was cooking when it all went down.
Gus just feels something's off. He has a sixth sense about this thing.
Be right with
Oh, that look she gave him.
Hello, Betsy. Long time no see.
Get out.
Okay. Okay. Just...
You've got some nerve here.
After what he put them through, yeah, man. But it's kind of their own fucking deal, though. That's your own doing.
I came here today because I was curious if you two wanted your lives back. Let me put it this way. I think that within Craig's case, I have found the grounds for a civil suit, a big one. I have it on good authority that Craig here was not given proper counsel.
We already knew that.
But did you ask yourselves why? What if I told you that in your hour of need, the person who was supposed to be on your side was impaired?
Impaired.
It doesn't matter what you force us to sign. We don't have to work with any lawyer we don't want. And that means you're fired.
Oh my god, this woman! That's all they needed. He just needed to rile them up, give them what... He knew exactly how they were going to play. Oh my god, Jimmy! Sorry, Saul. God, I'm so used to calling him Jimmy now. Housekeeping. Okay. Told to leave him something. Oh. Damn. Still, at least they're kind of taking care of him. I was wondering, like, how's he supposed to get food in this situation?
I've got a prospective client in my office, and I wanted to check with you before I officially turn him away. Kettleman, Craig Kettleman.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Kettleman's here with his wife because they want to sue his former lawyers. They're saying he didn't have proper counsel.
What's the basis of their claim?
Cocaine. We're prepared to give our affidavits anytime.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to help. Our firm is partnering with HHM on another case, so this would be a clear conflict of interest.
Get fucking wrecked. Playing, oh, being puppeted. Oh, get, I love it. God,
I know I don't need to remind you everything we just heard was privileged.
Of course. And Howard Hamlin, please. I tried to save you the time.
It's all right. The message has been sent. The seed has been planted. Well, the seed was already planted. The seed is being watered now.
Don Héctor, no es un secreto que su sobrino y yo nunca estuvimos. Espero que todo aceptar mi más sentido pésame y mi apoyo mientras que navega esta pérdida.
Oh. Okay. The way these two just see through one another is... It's just mythical.
What did you learn?
Lalo Salamanca lives.
The fact that he was able to read that, man. Gosh, Gus is like a magician, dude. A wizard. What did they leave in there? Making it look like he was like leaving the country. Cargo?
Hotel Cotillo, ¿cómo le puedo ayudar?
Disculpe, número equivocado.
Oh, shit. I don't know how you put two and two together there, right, for that. Oh, wait. I don't... Because they opened the safe. They left in only what they wanted them to find. But why would they want to lead them to Nacho? Unless they're literally leaving him out to dry. This is Gus's execution plan or whatever. Scapegoat. Maybe there's no truck coming for him here. He's just going to, like... That was just to keep him here long enough to get their men to come in here. Damn, dude. Smart. Smart. You're being watched. Gosh, man.
Get up and turn around. ¿Quién te paga para vigilarme?
Una voz por teléfono. Me pagan y hago el trabajo.
¿Qué trabajo?
Solo vigilar.
Yeah. I'm gonna find a way across on my own.
Hey, you want to get through this? Listen to me. Won't be much longer. You go out on your own. You can't.
What you wanna do, Nacho? Ah, to see who calls him. Yes. Damn, that was a quick response, man. Oh, fuck. Yeah. He's got one more clip, and that's it, isn't it? Ooh. Wait, wasn't that guy with them?
Vivo.
Okay. I was like, what? I don't think he's getting out of this, man. Wait. I mean, they popped his tire. I mean, you can still drive on a flat like that, but I don't know how far he's gonna get.
Saul Goodman, speedy justice for you.
The couple?
I'm surprised it took him this long.
Caved in because nobody else will take him.
I think maybe I'll come too.
Tomorrow, really?
Sure. I have time.
I'm at a loss right now for reading Kim's like mindset at the moment.
They found the truck, but no sign of Varga. Salamanca's have all hands looking for him, including the federales. Still not picking up his cell, so no way to get a lock on it.
He's smart enough to know it's not in the Salamanca family interest to take you out without a reason the bosses can get behind. So the odds are he's searching for Varga. The kid's smart, but he's not gonna last. He's gonna get caught.
Yeah, he's a little stirred up.
Padre de Varga, tráelo aquí.
No. You don't understand. That's not happening. Whatever happens next, it's not gonna go down the way you think it is.
And it's so like I don't know, it's so interesting to see how Mike builds his relationship with Gus, because it's way more trusting and like connected, like symbiotic later down the line. This is how Mike earns that, I think, by just being right, man. It's interesting seeing him stand up to Gus too and call him out on stuff too. I love it.
Yeah. He wants to talk to you.
I want to speak to your supervisor.
You used us, and our good name to character assassinate Howard Hamlin. We lost everything.
Yeah, it's your own damn faults.
And we didn't deserve any of this.
Okay. Carrot.
Internal Revenue Service, Albuquerque.
Could you put me through to Justin Stengel in criminal investigations?
She's playing a game that even Jimmy probably wouldn't have dabbled into.
Tax preparer fraud. A lot of it. From what I can glean, their clients always end up with smaller refunds than they deserve.
Please don't do this.
They're doing it again? Oh my God.
First, you contact every person you've ripped off. Give them what they are legally owed. You're going to forget you ever heard the name Howard Hamlin. I'm keeping my eye on both of you.
This is some like Punisher justice here.
You think you've lost everything? You have no idea.
God, man. Fucking threaten them into submission. Hell yeah. I don't have any sympathy for them because they keep doing it. They keep stealing from people. What? Who dat? There's one person in that car. Who would it be? Lalo? Why would he be up here? He didn't drive this direction. I mean, unless I misread that final scene at the end of the last episode. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I do like that they finally got to come up. That couple just got put in their place again. After everything. After them coming out there offering, even if it wasn't really meant to go anywhere, offering them something. And they still had the audacity to do exactly what they keep doing. Oh my gosh, this couple was so frustrating. And Kim. Sheep and wolf. I feel like Jimmy is a sheep in wolf's clothing, while Kim is a legitimate wolf, and I think she's been awakened at this point, and it's like he's noticing that. It's crazy, man, and because she's just escalating, and she's pulling she's like the fist, and he's like the. Yeah, dude, my God, they're dynamic. I don't know. Kim is going to get in over her head. Something's going to happen to Kim. God. Then Nacho fucking liberated himself in a way. Figured out this whole thing was just a scheme to keep him on a tether until they could hand him over or bait him over. But then again, technically, Gus wants to get him through all of this. So I guess Gus had the guy keeping an eye on him there, making sure that he's staying in the motel, that they know where he is. I think they were keeping on a little bit of a leash, but then that information got out. But then again, that information only got out as far as his location because that was left there by Mike in that safe that they had tampered with earlier in his apartment, knowing that eventually that would get investigated at some point in his home. So I think that was part of the play was to sacrifice him up to that. But what would happen if he got caught, though? I mean, I don't understand the point of that little bit. Like, if they took him and pushed him for answers, I'm sure he'd probably tell them what happened. Or die in the middle of all of it. Who knows? I think he wouldn't go down without bringing Gus and them with him. Because of them hanging him out to dry right here. Which is why Mike was like, listen, this kid is smart, but he's not smart enough to last long. He's running out of resources. He's on his own. And if they catch him, that's on us. So they are, Mike, again, fighting for Nacho. Won the day, it seems. So we'll see how that pays off in the long run. But man, seeing Gus get shaken is always a thing, because like it's always unnerving, because it's always like, oh man, things are not in a good spot when Gus doesn't necessarily have control, not just of the situation, but of his own emotions, because he's always very, very good at that. Even when things don't go according to plan, he's usually pretty collected. But he was twitching. He was twitching. He was shaking. He was twitching. And then he broke a glass. Neat, orderly, clean. That's his life. And right there, a perfect representation of his internal like machinations in that moment. And I liked it. And then seeing like, I don't know, just seeing the budding Mike and his dynamic with Gus and how that kind of progresses from here, where they're kind of like butting heads and then they become like this, like I mentioned in the reaction, assuming it's in the edit, is that they have a bit of a symbiotic relationship later where he literally trusts Mike to do whatever. Mike is his most trusted advisor at that point. And it's just like, we're seeing that develop a little bit. And I like it. And then again, just like pulling the thread of that, like those threads of destiny that is like just connecting Tio and Gus when they were in that moment. And I can't remember his name. The other Don was in there, and he was like, we're here to help you. Gus is here to help you. You know, we got your back. But Gus and Tio, they were like seeing a whole other game going on in their head right there. They were just like in each other's brains in a way that just, it reminded me of the moment when Walt was about to blow him up from the other rooftop when he planted that bomb on Gus's car. And Gus just kind of had that, I'm going to go that way moment where Walt was just like, what the fuck? Why'd he go? Gus has like this second nature about reading people in situations, and I like it. It almost makes him like mystical in a way. I don't know. It's what elevates him into being a great antagonist, and a threat for that matter. Lots of fun little nuggets and Easter eggs and appearances and faces that we've seen before in this one as well, and we're seeing things kind of escalate. A great old shootout. Nacho's in the wind and a truck with one wheel, no windshield. Oh, I'm sorry, he's got 3 wheels and a windshield, no windshield. But yeah, they want him alive because they need answers. They need the proof. If they kill him, they can't get the proof. They need him to confess. That's why they need him alive. But the twins are going after them. The cousins are going after them. So why the cousins are going, but where's Lalo? Like, I could have swore he turned around and went away from the state lines. So like Mike said, I assumed Lalo would be going after Nacho as well. But we just see the twins and their people going after them. Which is why it makes me think that maybe I misread that and Lalo's going after Saul for whatever reason. Because maybe he can use Saul as an in to Gus to get what he needs from the lawyer. Because you know that they're kind of connected. And he was already kind of fishy about the story that he had told the last time they had kind of interacted together. Whenever he's like, what happened with your car? You know, there was a lot of like shady stuff. How did you survive that shootout and all that other suspicious activity that Kim kind of quelled the suspicions on temporarily? But I don't know. We'll see, man. It's so good, man. Guys, what did you think of the episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join us in our Discord. We can talk about it there as well. Links to that and all my socials down below. Follow me on each and every one of those. If you want to see the full-length unedited reaction to this episode or any of the previous ones, you can check those out over on Patreon. Or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. And speaking of, before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Philly Vane, York, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Nate Prouty, and Melita. Thank you guys, as always, for your continued support, and everybody who's been tuning in to these reactions and supporting the channel. That's it for this one. I'll see you all next week with the brand new episode of Better Call Saul. Take care, everybody.